Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So in front of us is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum, finished off in Scarlet Red. It has an MSRP at just over $54,000. So this is a 3-row family style SUV that has a lot to offer. We're going to start off with what powers this Nissan. Underneath the hood, you will find, if I can get the hood latch, you'll find the 3.5 liter V6. This is paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and it pumps out 284 horsepower, 259 pound-feet of torque, sent through that full-time four-wheel drive system, propelling this 4,600-pound SUV from 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. Top speed is 119. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling for the Platinum, this gets chrome for the entire grille surround, gloss black for all of the plastic in the middle, massive Nissan badge with a forward-facing camera, which is really nice to see. Plenty of cutouts provide a lot of cooling to this engine. This also has LED headlights, DRLs, and turn signals, and I really like the sloping design that they have incorporated well into this bodywork, with some of that protruding right in the middle to split it up. I think that's a fantastic look for this model. Fog lights are in the lower section, more parking sensors, even some brush trim and the air dam. And then 2 lines coming down the hood just to tie it in together nicely. Now for the side, this gets a set of 20-inch wheels with that two-tone design to them. This has power folding side mirrors that are gloss black with the turn signal and the camera. Full moonroof up top. You'll notice too the two-tone theme, the entire upper section is gloss black. There is some chrome though in the lower section with Pathfinder stamped chrome in the lower section of the window. Everything else is blacked out. And then plastic trim for the fender flares and the lower side skirt. Now in back, this has a body colored spoiler with the brake light. Wiper blade is in the lower section. There's LED taillights, backup camera with all the sensors. This can even tow around 6,000 pounds. And it also has remote start. So if we lock the vehicle and then hold on this button here, it will start right up. You can use that same button to shut it off as needed. And then you can also use the button on the liftgate itself, or the key fob, of course, to gain access into the rear. Now this is a 3-row vehicle, so with the 3rd row currently up, you have a decent amount of space to be able to place items. Not only that, you can hide even more or leave this up if you need to stack some more items. So it's great to see that amount of space for a 3rd row vehicle. Now these are very easy. Well, once you have the headrest folded and that back seat is not all the way back, they are easy to fold, and that gives you a lot more interior space. You can quickly bring them back up. I'm really glad that they are not automatic seats, because that is so much quicker. And then I say that and we have the automatic liftgate, but that's a really nice feature to have. Now you can also unlock this using the back door handles, just like I did, which is nice. And for the back seats, you have the adjustable sunshades. You have a lot of storage space located throughout this door, which is great. And then the brown leather, which works its way to these seats. Now to gain access to the 3rd row, all I have to do is push on one button and it will basically propel itself forwards, giving you access to the 3 seats in the back. Now we actually had a Pathfinder for a week, and we had 7 full-size adults in here, and we really didn't have any issues. You have some charging spots, some drink holders, and the armrest there, but it's doable. You can remove this piece, which is nice to give you some more legroom. But if you need to be back here like we had it set up, it is doable for situations like that. And then we have the adjustable captain's chairs for the 2nd row. They recline, incline. You can slide them forwards to give your 3rd row passengers some room. They're also heated too, and we have all the climate adjustments and auxiliaries. This is where you want to be, the 2nd row for sure. A lot more space in the middle too. This family SUV has so many areas you can hide items and just get them out of the way. Now the driver door panel has all the window adjustments, side mirror adjustments, even memory seats. Really cool trim accent, and then the lower storage, of course, and the same design for these front seats. But we'll fire this up. Steering wheel is finished off in leather. This also has paddle shifters, which is nice. Right side, there's cruise control along with your safety features like blind spot, lane keeping, and the forward collision, and then Bluetooth voice commands and the distance pacing. Left side is volume and tuning, and then you can also go through a lot more information using the buttons on this left side. So you can look at your audio, which is popped up in the lower section there, but then you also have your compass and a blank page. And then we have some drive computer settings, four-wheel drive system. You can pull up the compass there, your music. You have a few different options here for the blind spot and the lane keeping, like I mentioned earlier, and then various settings to go into. Now, if I push on the button below that, you can actually go through your personal display, so you can actually pick what you would like to have shown. There's the driver assistance, and then you can even change how this screen looks. So you can still go through all of this information. Now it's in a larger screen, which is really nice and convenient, just depending on what you would like to see. Now on the left side, this has the active steering assist. There's a trunk release, head-up display, and dimmer switches for the gauges. The head-up display just shows your miles per hour. This also has the Bose audio. And then for the center screen, volume and power and tuning are physical buttons on both sides. And then you have a lot more information to go through within this middle here. You can go into your audio, quickly get back to your menu. You have the home screen here that you can scroll through and basically have all these favorites depending on what you'd like to see. You can pull up the map in full screen as well, and you have your phone and some information. Now we can pull up the camera system too. So that's the forward-facing camera. If I put it into reverse, now of course we have the backup camera, which is very helpful. So it's an easy system to use, not a whole lot of settings, but it makes it easy, of course, to go through all this information. 2 air vents are underneath that. And then we have all the climate adjustments, heated and ventilated seats, temperature, rear climate adjustments, heated steering wheel too, defrosters laid out very nicely. Wireless charging and a bunch of auxiliaries are located down below. Little storage in front of 2 cup holders. We have the shifter, like I just showed. You can just slide it forwards and backwards to go through the different gears. You have the e-brake, auto hold, and the engine start stop feature. And then several different driving modes. Just depending on how you would like to drive this, you can toggle between all of these and have it set up and ready to go. Very helpful with the downhill assist control right in the middle. A little bit of storage for the center armrest there. And then you have more in the glove box, and you even have the small lip. So you can place in additional items if you need to, like a cell phone. For a 3-row vehicle, it is surprisingly easy to see all around. And we have the moonroof, like I mentioned earlier, with all those adjustments for the sunshade too, dome lights, and then even a sunglass holder as well. And from second gear, here we go. So that's ringing out just a little bit more, and it got up to speed fine. Paddles seem pretty responsive, so if you need to use them, they are there, which is nice. Not a whole lot of get up and go, but for this style and this type of vehicle, I think it is definitely very adequate. So what it's like to be behind the wheel of this mid $50,000 Pathfinder, you'll notice a nice interior. It's very premium feeling without that premium price tag. So 55 grand is still a lot of money, but for the interior vibe that it has, it seems more luxurious than the price that it's at, if that makes sense. So you're not in a $70,000, $80,000 SUV, but it looks like it could be on par for significantly less. We do have some plastic trim accents in some areas, but you'll see that across the board with other brands too. And as far as this handles, just on some normal roads, it's nice. Like I said, very comfortable and smooth. So you could definitely have this as a daily driver, rack up a ton of miles on it, and use it for the purposes of being a full-size, basically 3-row SUV. But that is going to wrap it up for today's walk around and review. Again, if you want to see more videos with a Pathfinder, the mountain trip that my brother did, or the long road trip that my brother did, check out that video and a few of the other videos, even taking it off the pavement a little bit to see how some of those settings do. Be sure to check out those separate videos. But if you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on our daily uploads. And I will see you all in the next video.